Hello everyone, I'm Belle and welcome back to my channel. So it is time for another speed build, and I was planning on releasing another speed build that I have been working on for like forever today, but there are some new kits out, so that didn't happen. So yeah, I am building a castle today. I think it turned out pretty good. Actually, I struggled a bit with the round rooms because you always struggle with the round rooms in this game because the round rooms are just like not the vibe at all. But we will get there actually, so it works out. It's just a little bit of a struggle, but yeah, I have been starting to furnishing this too, and the furnishing will be like another video because this took me way too long. So yeah, it will only be like the outside and landscaping and that stuff today. So yeah, and I don't really know when I'm planning to release the other video where I like furnish this build, but it will come sometime. I have started to furnish, and I don't know if I will finish it today, but yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping to have it released tomorrow, but I don't want to make any promises because yeah, my life is just a roller coaster right now and there are a lot of stuff happening and I just don't know really about anything. So yeah, so yeah, we'll see. It'll get here. But I'm actually really excited about this castle build. It is a we had to we got to vote on this one, so the community helped with this one, and yeah, I'm really happy about that because I love when they involve the community in making new packs and that stuff, because then it's like it's more special to us, you know, because we get to be there and vote and get what we want. And I feel like that is the thing that Sims have been doing the last time. They have been like giving us the stuff that we want. So yeah, and that is really nice because we got like Growing Together, which is a Generations pack because Generations were so popular in The Sims 3, and we got horses, and the community have been wanting horses for like so long. So yeah, and I am a horse girl, so I really like that. I am happy about that. And then we got the For Rent pack, and that is just like amazing because you can make multi-family lots, and that is great. Like, you don't have to pretend anymore that you live in a townhouse and that you have neighbors and that stuff, because you're actually gonna have neighbors this time, and yeah, I'm so happy about that. But you can see the build like taking shape right now. I was very inspired by this watch, the like overgrown brick kind of thing, so I like based all of the build on that. And this isn't like necessarily a big castle, this is like a kind of small castle. It will have like 2 bathrooms and no, 3 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms. So yeah, and it has a formal living space, a formal dining space, and a little breakfast nook in one of the towers in the kitchen. But yeah, you will see that when I post the furnishing part of this one. But yeah, as I said, I just don't want to promise anything because there are a lot going on in my life right now. So yeah, you might know, because I have talked about this quite a lot, that my boss lent me out to another place at the hospital where they do surgery, and I were having a great time there. But then my boss wanted to the boss where I am and the boss of the surgery area, they wanted to meet me, and I was like, okay. And they said like, oh, it's just like a little follow-up and see how you're doing and that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it's something fishy about this. Like, I just knew that something were not right with this, so they tried to schedule this appointment with me forever, and I was like, I don't know, I kinda just feel like don't scheduling this appointment, you know. So I took a week and then I got this scheduled, and I went to work, talked to the bosses, and they were like, well, you can't really stay anymore in the area where they do surgery. You can't stay there anymore because you're just like sick too much, and they can't trust you. Like, you're not trustable. They know if you're gonna show up to work or not, and that just hurts like really bad because I got depression and general anxiety disorder, and I have trouble sleeping as well. So yeah, some days I just like not my days and that stuff, and I work 50%. So yeah, I just feel like it's like they knew my mental health problems before they took me into the surgical place. So I don't really know why they are surprised that I'm like not okay, you know. So yeah, that kind of hurt, and it hurt because they went to like their bosses, like the bosses, like the highest boss of the whole hospital, and talked about my situation before going to me and be like, hey, I know that you've been sick a lot recently, like is there a reason or can we do something about it? And like just so they had they could express their concerns with me before they like went to the highest boss of the hospital. And like, yeah, I think that was a bit foul of them. So yeah, that made me a bit sad. Well, a bit sad. I've been crying for like 2 days, but I will get over it eventually, I hope. So now I had to go back to the med-surg place and have 8 to 10 patients. But yeah, we'll see. My boss is very kind still, not the surgical place boss, because yeah, I don't want to go there anymore after this. But yeah, so she is like, well, you can just like not have any patients and that stuff, you can just like be here and help out. And I'm like, yeah, sure. But I kind of like want to have patients because I want to do the stuff that I'm meant to do, you know, because that is easier than for me to come back to work when I have been practicing doing what I should do. But yeah, I guess it will be fine, I hope. We'll see. Anyway, we are starting on the landscaping right now, and this landscaping, I used a lot of romantic garden for this, and it just matched. It matched so well. It was so good, and it's very yellow. Like the theme, the color theme is like yellow and green. On the inside, it's yellow and green, and there are like lots of yellow plants here. On the outside. I stopped with using like some regular yellow plants, but then I delete them and be like, romantic garden is the best stuff for this, so I will go over that. And it took me quite a while to do the landscaping, but I think it came together really nicely. And I did some pots like around the castle and that stuff, and I lined them with landscaping and flowers and that stuff, so it's really, really cute. I am so happy with how this turned out, and I just think that I am so bad at landscaping, so yeah, I'm just like so happy that it turned out well for me, you know. So yeah, you can see me using the yellow flowers here from romantic garden stuff. So yeah, and I will use like some different flowers on the front there by the front gate. Right now I'm putting in some flowers that I used all over the place, but I will change that later to like those smaller ones. I don't really know what color they are. They are like it is a yellow swatch. They are not yellow, they are like white with like a green tip or something. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. But yeah, I was so disappointed when I went to do the windows on this build, because the new windows don't fit the tightest curve, so like the curved wall. So I couldn't use the new windows on the towers, and that just made me so sad. So yeah, I had to go in and choose some other windows. I haven't gotten there yet, but I used some windows from Get Famous actually. They're kind of fancy, so they like fit quite well, you know. At first I was trying like Discover University, but that didn't really like fit in. I don't really know when I'll get there. Oh, that's the window. Yeah, this is the window that I'll be using. So yeah, and I think it matched quite well, because it had like the white frame and the black metal in the middle. I don't really know what to say about that yet. And there are little gazebo in the back, and I struggled so much with that gazebo because the stairs and the fence and everything, it just did not want to slot the way I wanted it to slot. So yeah, that was quite unfortunate, but I made something with it at least. So yeah, And I am actually using like flowers as a terrain paint, and I am so happy about that because I never do it. I never use the flowers as a terrain paint because I think it's weird, but actually I think it worked out a lot. Like, it worked out so well in this build, so I'm really happy about that. And here you can just like see me doing some curvy pots and filling in the gaps with more landscaping and that stuff. So yeah, there are a lot of landscaping, but I was kind of like going for the vibe where it's like kind of overgrown, you know, like an overgrown fairy castle. That was like the inspiration, like everything come from that brick, the overgrown brick wallpaper. So yeah. And it's pretty, and I used the romantic garden stuff fence. I think that was really nice, actually. It matched very well because it's like overgrown. It got like a lot of plants on it and that stuff. So yeah, the landscaping will take a while. Like it will take a long while for me to figure out. And then I was like, wait, I maybe should use some trees because that will fill in the area quite nicely. So I started to use some small trees with some white flowers on it, and I really like them. They are so cute. So cute. And my cat is like running around screaming right now because she just had lunch and she have post-lunch zoomies. So yeah, if you can hear like something running around in the background, or if you hear like someone meowing, that is my cat. So yeah, she thinks she's starving every day. Like, she gets breakfast like 7 a.m. I think, and then she will get lunch earliest at 11 a.m. And she just thinks that she's starving in between. I don't know why, because I got 2 cats and they get 4 meals a day, like 4 small meals. Like, they don't get that much because they are indoor cats and they mostly sleep every day. So yeah, not too much. But I read that it's better to give your cats like more smaller meals during the day, so they can like, they feel better, I guess. So that's why I'm doing that. But yeah, she is just like very hungry all the time. But I think that is a thing with indoor cats because they don't have that much to do, so they just wait until they are fed again, I guess. But yeah, I actually try to give my cats a lot of things to do inside. Like, we got a tunnel and we got some shelves on the wall, and they got like lots of scratching posts, and they got like a brush that you can hang up on the wall so they can like brush themselves a little bit, and they got like cat toys all over the floor. So yeah, I'm really trying my best, and then I try to play with them at least once or twice a day. So yeah, I really like my cats. But yeah, you can see like it coming together right now with the landscaping. I have just done like one side of the lot, if you get what I mean, and I will do the other side of the lot too, and I add in like a second patio kind of, and I use the fairy lights from Toddler Stuff. So yeah, I am so excited about that. It will be like on this side that we are on now. You can see me here like pulling up the fairy lights and trying to like fit them in somewhere, because I really wanted to fit them in somewhere because they are so pretty. So yeah, I'm starting to figure it out. It's not really like there yet, but I will get there. I have it like a bit more to the side. Like, you can see me drawing the patio a bit to the side, and that is where it's gonna be. But I used like the terrain paint, what's it called, the terrain paint path that I used on the other side to get there, like this path. Yeah, it's nice. I really like that with the pebbles. It's really cute. And then I just like do the path to the other side. So yeah, you can like go around the castle like a little sightseeing kind of thingy. But yeah, and then I'm adding in some fences, and I'm thinking I will add like a fireplace there or something. I haven't gotten there yet. As I said, I have started to furnish, but I have just like furnished the inside, and then I have not furnished the greenhouse that you can see here on this side, and I have not furnished the bathrooms. So yeah, but I will get there. It's just like gonna take a while. Oh, and here you will see me switching out the plants in the front to just use this like small one. And I think that's nice actually. It gives a bit of a contrast, and it's just like not the same everywhere, and that is really nice actually. And then like some more trees, and of course I will copy like the landscape to the other side as well. So yeah. And speaking of terrain paint, you know this glitch that's have been going around a lot recently when the game like deletes your terrain paint. That's the word, terrain paint. I have been having that glitch because I built this yesterday, and then I went in today to start the furnishing, and it was bad because the terrain paints were all gone. At first I didn't notice it, and yeah, it sounds stupid that you don't notice it, but I just didn't. I don't know why. I just went in and was like, there's something wrong here. I don't really recall that it looked like this yesterday. And then I just look at it for a couple of minutes and be like, yeah, the terrain paint is gone. That's why it's looking so weird. But I'm kind of happy that I did the terrain paint like around the curved parts, because that made it a lot easier to add in back. So that is really nice actually. So if the terrain paint is different later, that's why, because I will probably have to redo it some more times. But yeah, I just can't handle having the outside not finished before I move to the inside. So yeah, that is why. But yeah, we're kind of coming to an end of this little speed build. I'm just like gonna do the floor plan inside. I will mess a little bit with the floor plan after this, because I did that this morning when I went in and started to furnish. But yeah, so yeah, I will do the floor plan, and then that will be it for this video. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this, and if you're as excited just like me for the new castle pack, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the second part when I will be furnishing this castle. So yeah, if you want to download this, you'll have to wait a bit because I need to finish the furnishing first, but when it is up on the gallery you can find me there, and my gallery ID is GamerVal11. I will put that in the description so you can see how it's like spelled and that stuff. So yeah, and hopefully that makes it a bit easier to find. But yeah, you can give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!